Hey peeps, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. Thank you for checking out this video and actually coming onto my channel. Shout out to all the subscribers and all the people that stop by and pick up some gems from my videos and give me calls and emails after to show their support. I really appreciate that, and it really keeps me going and keeps me wanting to share more and more. So thank you so much. So one of the questions that I've been receiving is from men and women. So men and women, the clients that I talk to and people that I've been meeting with, they will ask me, how do you balance everything as a mum and a business owner, a small business owner? How do you juggle and how do you balance the time to do everything? So I was thinking about that a lot in the last week because it was half term and my daughter was at home from nursery. So the nursery was closed, and whenever that happens, it's like, oh my gosh, even I find it a bit tricky to really balance and ensure that she's having a lot of fun and we're having like dedicated time, as well as keeping up to date with my business and my follow-ups and my calls and my emails. So I know how it feels when you have these two different areas to juggle. So one of the key things that I believe in is actually I don't believe in juggling or in balancing at all, because to me that sounds like you're giving half the effort to each thing, and I don't want to give half to my daughter or to my business. I want to do 100%, keep it 100, go all in with the business and with my daughter. So what I'm going to share is 6 key things to really keep you motivated, like how it keeps me motivated, keeps me going. These are the key things that I've just noted down, I've jotted it down on pen and paper, that actually like keep me going in the last couple of years. Because I really have 2 babies. I have my daughter, she's now 3, and I started my business, I started growing it around the same time. Actually, when she was in my tummy, I started growing my business and building it. So what's kept me going is the first thing, tip number one is to focus on one thing. And I'm laughing because before I started up, I was just not that kind of person. And I still have trouble now when it comes to just wanting to do all different things. But what I really mean is when I started my business, I was trying to juggle everything, as in executing the bookkeeping, executing the tax returns, executing the marketing, executing like just all the different things, website things. So now I really reeled it in and I focus on just one thing. And I'm the mother of marketing specifically for tax work. We actually really do a lot of communications. Or what? My alarm's going off to actually get my daughter. It's reminding me, so I have to leave right now in 10 minutes to go and pick her up. She's just finishing nursery. So yeah, number one, focus on one thing in your business. I'm talking about business right now. And that might be, I don't know what it is for you, but whatever that is, you need to kind of analyze it. It takes some time to really work that out. But for me, it is the marketing and the communications, and that includes then talking to clients, so communicating with clients, that's my thing. So the second thing is to then take action. Tip number two is take action. I can't stress this enough, and again, I'm talking from experience, because I was one of those people who would be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, one day I'm going to do this, one day when I'm like extra confident, I'm gonna wear this or I'm gonna go here. And actually now I just think, no, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own everything right now. So if I want to do something, as soon as I start thinking want, I just translate it straight away into I am going to do this. So I put it into a proactive, positive, something where I'm gonna take action. That's a key thing. So if you're one of those people where you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this one day, when I have this, I will do that. Like, no, just don't depend on any other circumstance. Definitely don't depend on any other people. I could do a whole video about that one. Just see what you can do to take action. And quite often, we are in a position to do a lot more than we think we can. It's just sometimes you need to reframe your expectations or reframe the opportunities. So if you've got more questions, then drop it in the comments and I'll tell you more. Tip number 3 is to really stay positive. This should almost be tip number 1. Like if I had to say what was the most important, this from my heart is the most important thing in life, is to keep a positive mindset and do everything you can to keep your mind happy and excited in your own way. And that is different for everyone, so I can't say exactly what you should do. But like for me, for example, I love like candles, I love like flowers, I love these simple things that I see day to day. It makes me happy, it gives me more energy to keep going, as well as a lot of reading and a lot of personal development. Every single day I'm either reading the Bible, or I'm reading some positive mindfulness books or positive affirmations, or I'm reading into business, which is my favorite thing. When it comes to business, I like sales and a lot of things about how to take action. So I have a coach as well, Grant Cardone. So I'm always just searching to keep the positive energy going. And that does take a lot of effort. It's not always easy, but it's the most important thing to wake up and do whatever it takes to keep yourself positive and happy. Really is a key thing. And this is all going to contribute towards being able to deliver everything and like manage the family life, manage the business, and keep going. That's a key thing. Other thing, so for me personally, I have to have a team. And again, I think it's different for everyone, but I feel like if I didn't have my daughter and I didn't go through that experience, I really would have tried to be one of those like solo entrepreneurs who literally just does everything forever. I think I would have went into that trap. So because I have my daughter, I literally physically could not execute everything. So I had to get a team. I had to get a VA. I knew that if I want to keep my business going, I have to pass on some bookkeeping work. I had to get a bookkeeper in to do that. So yeah, build a team as soon as you can. You might want to do that online. If you already are an established business, then keep growing your team. Sometimes I talk to bigger business people who say, oh Ruth, you know, like I already have a team of 10 or we already have salespeople, That's great, so keep building it even more and keep putting in more technology to propel your growth even more, because you could be making a wider impact. There's more people that need you around the world. So don't just stop where you are and think, oh, I've made it. Keep going. Number 5, incorporate love into what you are doing. This is so important. But sometimes when I say, okay, do what you love, I'm one of those people who say like, do what you love. But I don't mean stop everything and switch to like, say you love swimming, but you're not a professional swimmer. I don't mean like, okay, stop everything you're doing and start swimming. That's not what I mean. But I mean like incorporate aspects that you love. Like I run really a consulting business and we focus on tax, digital tax and tax savings. But I incorporate what I love by things like videos, a lot of photos, like a lot of like clothes. I love clothes so much, so I will like dress up for myself mostly in the day, and like when I'm on the phone calls, I might have my music in the background, my jazz and my hip hop. And okay, I'm kind of, thank God I'm blessed. I'm in a position where I can do that. I know that not everyone can do that in their workplace, but the key takeaway is incorporate things that you love into your day, into your business style. It's definitely the age where you can do that more and more. I think I'm going to elaborate on that more, like how to be authentic and how to be yourself. I'm a big believer in that. But just for the sake of this video, just because I'm conscious of the time, let's move on to tip 6. So number 6, which is the final one, is to have a big vision. Keeping a big vision will just help you have energy. It will help you keep going when you're around like your family as well as your business. It's going to keep you going so that you don't give up and so that you don't get drained as well. So quite often, you know, it's just day-to-day life, different things come up. But when you have a big vision, you can even tell your children or your family or loved ones what you're working towards and get them on board. So I say to my daughter, in fact, to be honest, I don't really tell her that much. I don't say to her, oh look, like we're working towards this and this. She's 3, so I haven't really done that yet. But what I notice is like, when she's playing games, she'll get phones. She has like about 10 different toy phones, even some of my old phones she has. She'll just start walking around and be like, oh mommy, shh, I'm doing calls, I'm doing phone calls. And I just will like really feel like smile and look at her like, wow, I think she might have picked up on that from me. So I will say to her, oh, you're doing calls, are you doing sales calls? Sometimes she'll say, yeah. Sometimes she'll be like, no. I'm like, okay, well I just leave her to play mostly. But I think the more mature she gets, the more older she gets, I will start to find out what she likes and then say to her, okay, well, let's build our vision together. I'm not too sure what that is yet because I don't want to force my way of thinking on her. I don't want to force what I want her to do. I don't want to do that. So we'll talk and we'll discuss how can we build our visions together. It's a key one as well. So I hope that you found that useful when it comes to juggling family and business, and really the key thing is how to stay motivated to keep going. I think that is the real heart of what people are asking me when they're talking to me, and they want to know, like, how do I keep going? So that's the key thing. And any questions, drop it in the comments. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe if you are new here. I'd really love you to join and become one of my peeps, my official peeps. And I will see you again on the next video. Deuces!
Yeah. Daddy. Oh.
Who's on the phone?
Cheatham. Cheatham.
Cheatham?
A bagel boy.
Is that how you talk to them?
I know.
You're very loud.
Bagel.
Okay, say bye.
A boogie. A bab.
Time to eat.
Ma.
Bye.
Bobby.
Bye, peeps.
Hollyton.
Say bye.
Boogabee.
Say bye.
Badaby. Cookery.